Hello everybody, watching the match between Ogres and Dark Elves. It will be a Dark Elf drive first of all. Dark Elves choose to receive, and which side has the fame? Let's check. And we see the Dark Elves have the fame. Both sides have 3 rerolls. When we open the extra skills, we see just 11 players for the Dark Elves and 4 subs for the Ogres. Ogres are keeping their skilled noblars for their own drive. I think that's fair enough. They need them to protect the ball. If they can stop the touchdown in this half, they can have a nice screen with these diving tackle players to protect their ball carrier. It is very necessary, especially. The problem is there is also leap on the Dark Elf side. Stopping the leap is very difficult. You need to take care of that leap player if you have a chance. Dark Elf's playing nicely with oh, that sucks. And closing the angle that he follows, so that's safe to go. Could be a critical 1/36. His sidestep on the sideline, no problem. And this marking is not very necessary. These loners could be on this side, so you don't need to dodge out. These 3 players are already marked. You could keep 1 player here in the middle just for screening purposes in case of a blitz. That could be my suggestion for the Dark Elf side on the opening positioning. There are 2 extra 2+ dodges now. The good witch or the bad witch, crazy witch, got the ball. And let's see what will be the plan for the Dark Elves. Will they try to stall, get some removals before the touchdown? Or will they try to stall it as long as possible? Getting a nice 3 dice hit, but Lloyd is safe. This Ogre is going for his next level up and hoping for a tackle, probably. If not, it can be always a piling on or a guard or a stand firm. Those skills are not bad at all. Is there a guard player for the Dark Elves? No, they don't have guards, so they can take a 1 dice, or they can hit here then make it 2 dice here. That's a possible approach. Hitting with Wrestle Mighty Blow, 3 dice. Getting the POW, needed the POW there, here the 6. And instead of that, probably I would go that's fair enough, but hitting with another mighty blow, especially early in the drive, you need to aggressively cut the numbers of your opponent. Maybe he wants to get SPP. No, it's armor 7. It is not very useful also getting SPP on him. Hitting with tackle or hitting this mighty blow could be better options in my opinion there. There won't be too much pressure on the Dark Elf team in this drive. Ogre team is just trying to cut the numbers of the Dark Elf team. If they can bring some people down, probably try to throw teammate play there. I don't know what was the purpose. Maybe he wanted to make it a 3 dice here. Throw somebody, make an assist, bring the snowball also and go for 3 dice. Because 2 turns passed, Ogres couldn't get a solid hit. It sucks. He needed to make a dodge out to protect himself from the surfing. So In this kind of situations, I generally go for the soft targets, especially when you don't have tackle. If the Dark Elf team wants to score, they can score. It's not a very big deal. So probably I would go for these softer targets if I was the ogre coach here. Getting fishing pow against blodge with 3 dice or 2 dice, always nice. Yeah, you know, if you get the hit, the gain is bigger. Oh, it's a double skull, might blow. Might blow elf is on the ground, but very far from the noblars. So hard to make a foul. It is not a very critical fail at this moment. Ogres have a shot on the ball. Yeah, that's strange. That's a critical mistake from the Dark Elf. But they were lucky. It was a very critical mistake. Giving a clear hit on the ball and trusting. First of all, you have to protect the ball properly, then you can do other dice related actions. And making this pass, it was 1/36. I don't know, you can take these hits at first. 3 dice hits, why not? In case of 1/36, he won't fail. In case of 3 skulls, you can still reroll it. You just need to maximize your hits in a safe manner, obviously. Taking one more hit here, why not? So far, only one Noblar removed from the Ogres. The situation is not very bad. Even score-wise, it looks like the Dark Elf team has a clear condition for the touchdown, but the question is how long they can stall if they want to stall. If they cannot stall properly, generally it doesn't work. You can score and make pressure on the Ogres. That's actually a valid tactic for the elves. Go for a fast touchdown. And because having the long drive is also difficult for the stunted teams sometimes. Stalling it, and especially if they cannot start with some removals, that's always difficult. But in this condition, the one-turn touchdown capability of this ogre team is not very strong, so stalling and trying to get extra removals is a better tactic in this condition. In some cases, the stunted teams have very solid, not very solid, of course, never very solid, but looks like likely, you know, agility 4 or agility 5 flying goblin, halfling, or noblar. There's if they have a good pickup play, if their throw teammate big guy is good, then you can think about scoring fast. The Dark Elf team is getting their free hits nicely. Nothing special so far. We may see a hit on the witch and a foul, maybe. 2 ogres are completely out of action. Yeah. I think I will think about a 3 dice here. First of all, I will try to bring the ogres back. If they are back, 3 dice, the witch. If no armor break, you can always fall. There's an elf left for surf. Interesting. I even didn't see the elf there. That's strange. Tried this 2 dice before trying that dodge out, maybe? That should be your priority. That elf cannot be left there. That should be your priority. And another 1/9, but you have a juggernaut. Okay, fair enough. Three more turns for the Dark Elves, and the chief failed. Noblar dodge out from tackle failed. Going for an easy 3 dice. Block or tackle, all fine. Block could be better. You would want to keep him behind as much as possible in case something strange happens here. Markings. He will try those dodge outs. What is the plan here? Taking a hit on the ogre, then what? Going for the touchdown, maybe? Yes, okay. Okay. I think Dark Elf team could design a longer stall if they wanted, if they planned better. In the last turn, they felt like some pressure from the ogres, but actually they could still stall it, in my opinion. Now giving 3 turns for the ogres. Actually, if ogres can do a 2-turn touchdown, that's good enough. At first they need to stabilize the ball, take the ball around here. If they can do that without a handoff, without using a reroll. They can also try to get closer into a cage. Of course, this witch elf always very risky, the diving tackle Noblars should be staying a little in the front behind your cage, prevent her coming inside. Let's see how it goes. Quick snap is helpful, but the ball is a little deep, but should be okay for 3 turns. Ogres will want this direction scatter. Unfortunately, it went behind for them. Ogres starting with a block 3 dice, fair enough. Another 3 dice with that block. In this condition of the ogre team, you need to take these risks probably. Desperately looking for some removals, but nothing happens, just an armor break. The piling on comes in and now gets the first injury of the match. It's a loner lineman, but it helps. Every removal helps. You need to start from somewhere, getting the removals right, and this is the first one. And next turn, we will see some pressure from the Dark Elves, at least they should do. He will try to pick up. He has catch. Trying to make economy about the movement availability of this player. Didn't want to stay too much behind. He had no sure feet also. So trying to get closer as much as possible. They didn't need to use a reroll for any action. That was nice for them. Now Dark Elves are coming for some pressure. Second removal from the ogre team, but just a KO. He doesn't come back. And they have extra players. So it is easy. 1/36 dodge out from this lineman. Not a very big deal, not getting very close. If ogres can make a double layer screen and bringing diving tackles into a critical position, currently One diving tackle is KO'd. Yeah, I was looking for the third diving tackle. So one is two behind. It will stay for the behind line. One is for the front line. If possible, he can try to bring it more in the front. That's one. Let's see what is the plan here. Make the dodge out first. Gets a 3 dice by the help of this guard, pushing him closer. Is he going for a touchdown? That's fair enough. If maybe he wants to make a throw teammate touchdown now, because he worries he cannot protect the ball properly from the lead switch out. That's very fair. That's a good idea. I don't hate it. And unfortunately, landing on a tackle zone. Reroll is used and it failed again. If it could succeed, he was in the tackle zone, in a touchdown distance, without a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, with one GFI only. It was a 5+ because of the tackle zone. That's a sad moment. Now, Dark House. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What happened? What happened last turn? What happened here? They tried to throw teammate, then what happened? I couldn't understand. Why the turn passed very fast? Let's check it again. Failed the 1/36 dodge. He didn't use a dodge. I don't understand what happened here. I maybe did forget to use the dodge. It doesn't show the second dodge here. Let's check again. Here, he has dodge. No diving tackle or somebody with tackle. I want to be sure this is a critical mistake because the problem is he's next to the diving tackle and Dark House has only one turn. So need to clear him. Need to dodge out and hit the diving tackle. Then make a pass, handoff play, whatever, to bring the ball to this lineman. What happened here? Failed dodge? Then what? I don't know. I don't know. Didn't use the dodge skill, I guess. Interesting. Now, the Ogres have one more shot. This time, landed on the tackle zone. Needs to make 2 GFIs from passing through the tackle zones with Stunty, Itchy, and Ogres gets the touchdown in the Dark Half drive. That's very critical. If that's not something about the software, this looks like a big mistake from the Dark House. And the halftime finishes 1-1. And let's see the second half, how it goes. It is nice weather currently. Dark Elves are only one player down. Ogres K didn't come back. He could be useful diving tackle. Actual tackle zone, you know. But they have numbers. It's gonna be tricky to play against agility 5 leap strip ball. It's very tricky. Starting with a high kick and catch didn't help. Roll double twos. I don't know what happened in the first half. There was a dodge, and the failing condition was a little bad for the Dark Elves. So as far as I could see, the dodge skill is not used by the coach. Just couldn't see the next dodging attempt. It can be a misclick, or maybe he just couldn't see what happened there. Ogres started with a KO to the opening hits. If they can cut one more player, that will be a very nice opening. Even they are so far all longer players. Every removal helps this moment. Diving tackles are at nice positions, and it's at like a double screen. It's a very long distance for the Witch Elf currently, but they will start to make the pressure on the Noblars. That's fair enough. Sending out some players from behind. Okay, getting very close to the ball. I like that. I like that. And keeping one player behind. Yeah, that's very nice. It wasn't very necessary, I think, but they can pass anyway. And body here actually, yeah, makes a nice blockage, but he will hit this tackle players. And will open a path anyway. We may see a foul on the tackler, but how can you protect the ball? That's a very difficult situation. Diving tackle there, maybe trying to keep the ball to end block over. I think that's your only shot here almost. Yes. That's a good idea. I like that. That's a good try. Yeah, it's just a 75% with reroll, not terrible. Agility 2 is not the end of the world, you know. And especially in this condition, you have to try. You have to go for the touchdown, or you have to try this. Even there is a solution, it should be very tricky. Oh, another critical fail from the elves. Today, elves are not in elf coach, especially Montagne. I feel like he is making some critical mistakes. Maybe he cannot see what's or misclicking. Ogres can walk in now. And they can still try to stall if the ogres cooperate, of course. Strip ball is still effective against this ogre, honestly, but it is better than having the ball on an oblar, of course. Now they're really stupid. Block this line very nicely and diving tackle here. I think dodging through the diving tackles. We don't need to do this. The diving tackle makes your dodges like a agility 3 player. It is -2. So 3+. There are 3+ dodges in a row. Even you have dodge. It's not very necessary. If you want to bring him there, I would understand using leap. Not a successful hit. But this is the problem playing against elves. Once you see them behind, then they immediately regain their position, and you don't have some, even your players are strong ogres. They are not very stable. When they go stupid, it causes very big trouble for you. He's going to the witch, yes, that's nice. Piling on will be used if there was a POW. I think I would consider a reroll here. This is a very critical hit. If she is down, I don't know what else can do. Then they will need to wait for ogre fails or some critical red dice. I think I would use a reroll there. The witch on the witch elf was very critical. And you still have a chance to stomp on it, piling on it. Andy hit with the piling on, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. Dodging into there. That's a very... Hurry up. You don't need to hurry up too much like this. And wasn't there a better angle to make this hit? Dodging into the 3 tackle zones, even with agility 5. Some critical mistakes from the Dark Elf coach Montagne so far. They can play this a little more patient or better path finding, coming here. Why not from there? I don't remember clearly, but this angle should be better at that time, right? By the way, Mighty Blow Blister is also out, Blodge one. A diving tackle and a foul on the witch, yeah? When you see her on the ground, you should take it. Luckily for the Dark Elf team, couldn't break. Diving tackle is here, he should be careful about it. He may try to leap directly after marking this. But he should prevent the 3 dice. He can leap to here. Yeah. That was nice. Okay. And you can expect ogres fail something. That's not very horrible, but dodging out from diving tackle again. Second half is very, coaching wise, I have to say this, very horrible play from the Dark Elf coach, unfortunately. I have to say this. He's trying to go through from this path. Finding the yellows was nice. Block was also okay. The problem is he's very slow. Movement forward. Diving tackle is next to him. He needs one more player, as much as players here, if it is possible actually. Getting a 3 dice, why not? Reroll here because it is last 3 turns. Going for a foul from this angle, very nice. Nicely positioned. Nicely organized foul, but just a send off. The Goblin coach doesn't, the Goblin referee doesn't agree about this, very interestingly. He should encourage the foul and not, he shouldn't catch foul immediately like this. Now it is pretty standard, just stand up and try to blitz the ogre, and you should leap. Just leap to here. He dodged, but it worked. 655. Again, that was wrong choice, but it worked. Dive dodged out from direct tackle. Oh my god. Look at these dice. Dodge is triggered, but rolled 6 again. And there is a scoring threat. Set times for the ogres. That should be annoying because Dark Elf side is not playing very nicely in the second half, but you know, this one player is enough to cause trouble and save the day. Yeah, put the diving tackle again. I think now he's expecting a 109 dodge. Dodge fail. I think Andion thinks he will again make a dodge. And he's hoping a 109 trigger. He gets the power on a blotch, kick lineman, and one more KO. He will try to close her angles more, but probably it could be better to keep that ogre in this direction to prevent his leap. Now a 2+ leap and she's free. Oh, started with this dodge, without dodge. Going this direction. This time it was a 4+ dodge, isn't it? And tried a difficult pass. You didn't need to do the pass at this turn. You could make the pass next turn and use a reroll for that. Ogres can still score. It is not very likely, but it's still possible. And a double skull. Gets a power on the witch. Is it something serious? Nothing. This here, it's gonna be also critical. Maybe he's going for the touchdown attempt, but failed the dodge. Reroll was used on a double skull. Maybe trying to defend it could be a better option. Maybe could bring one more Noblar to here to make the catch more difficult. The ball is actually in a difficult situation for the Dark Elves. It looks like unlikely. GFI failed, so reroll is used. GFI successful, but pickup failed, so it is 1-1. I have to say here, Ogres deserve the win. Sorry, Montagan, but your second half play, in the first half also you made some mistakes. Second half was worse than the first half, I have to say. And I believe Ogres deserve the win here. That's a nice MVP. And here also nice MVP. And 31 blocks from the Ogres. I could get more removals today also. And they didn't suffer too much also. 2 casualties, 1 KO. Noblars were solid, I guess, today. And let's check the block dice roughly. Slightly more ones. And for the Dark Elves, also very slightly, almost average. It's okay. Thank you very much for watching. Let's finish the replay and see you next time for another match. Bye bye.